Chris, and once again, welcome to Aleutian Nightmare Theater. Well, it looks like I'm going to be doing this show on my own tonight, so I'll have to make the best of it. I don't know what happened to... Oh my, there he is right now. Why, hi Mark.
Hi Chris, did you start the show without me?
Well, time was pressing and such.
Well, you know, I was at work late tonight. I got called in, so I'm here. What are we doing tonight for a movie?
Night of the Living Dead. My
That's
favorite.
Right. Okay.
I've seen this movie 271 times, and this is about to be my 272nd.
I feel like Mr. Rogers here getting ready for the show and undressing and putting on my
day in the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Sorry. I'm gonna be Pam's. Classic film, made in 1968 by George A. Romero. His first film. Him and a bunch of his buddies got together and went, hey, let's make a monster movie. They all scraped up a bunch of money and stuff, and they made this film for a mere $60,000, which is just totally minuscule compared to today's standards. And since then, it has grossed millions of dollars. In 1968 and 1969, it remained on the top grossing films in Variety magazine for 2 years. Not bad for a $60,000 film.
I'd like to add an interesting fact.
Hit it, Joe.
Mark.
Sorry.
When this movie came out, they purchased a life insurance policy through Lloyd's of London. And what that was if you were to have a heart attack and die in the theater, you were covered instantly for $50,000. Of course, they had some scam artists, didn't they, Chris?
No, that was certified genuine insurance policy.
No, I mean, didn't they have some scam artists try and pull off $50,000?
Not as far as I know.
Well, I'd heard that somewhere, but I wasn't sure.
Excuse me for one moment.
But anyway, I think Chris is looking for a SPAC book, but we're hoping that you're going to enjoy the movie tonight. You might get a little bit of problem with the film in the bottom picture, you might notice. But hey, bear with us. And we're trying to... did you find it?
Sure.
Boy, you're just full of all kinds of tricks, aren't you?
This is my Night of the Living Dead film book. It's a must for anybody interested in the film and really into it, such as myself. Full of facts, humor, photos, samples of the script, stuff like that. It's a must-have. That's where I get my info. But, one trick, one little hint. We haven't received any responses for our trivia question last week, so we're not going to announce a winner. This week's trivia question, I'm going to give you something of a hint to start out with. Maybe I should have done that last week. But just pay attention to the truck throughout the film. And if you can tell me what was wrong with the truck, what they did wrong with this truck, you'll be the special prize winner.
We're not telling you what the special prize is, but it will be special.
It's something you need up here in Alaska, too. I've got one myself. Tonight I'm wearing my Portland Trailblazers baseball cap. They're the greatest team, and I'm wearing this to celebrate them beating the Lakers so tremendously yesterday, tying up the series at 1-1. I like that a lot. Made my day. So let's root for them. They're my team, so I hope they can be your team too. So,
well,
get everything going?
Oh.
Want to get everything going now, or?
Yeah.
Let's just start the movie.
Well, we're really sorry about this, but we did have a letter for this week's show, and we forgot to check our mailbox, so we're going to go ahead and read it. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure, you can have the next honors.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Oh, this is a good one. Dear Chris and Mark, my name is Ryan. I'm 11 years old and I am from Aleutian. I like Nintendo, baseball cards, and monster movies. What little kid doesn't? I've been watching Thunder Terror for a long time, but last week my dad told me there was a new show on. I watched you guys, and boy, you have the greatest show in the world. That Randolph Scott, he just talks forever, and he's not even funny. You guys are funny, and the movies are great. I'm your #1 fan, okay? Keep showing the good movies. Could you please show El Ultimo Mondo Cannibal? It's my favorite. Your fan, Ryan Fowler. You know, Ultimo Mondo Cannibal. That's an Italian cannibal movie. It's known in the U.S. as Last Survivor. I have never been able to find that. But if I do find it, Ryan, if you're watching, you can bet that I'll show it for you. No trivia question answer, but that's the way it goes.
We had a joke sent in to us.
Let's hear it.
Oh, jeez. I don't know where it went. No, there it is. This is from Jack Travis. Here it goes, Jack. I don't know. I've heard this before. Okay. Don't be looking at the answer now.
I already did.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Gee, Mark, I don't know.
He didn't have the guts to do it. Well, thank you, Jack.
That's a fine one.
Well,
Any of you people out there know where to get any old Italian or Spanish cannibal movies, be sure to write me and let me know, because I'm searching desperately and frantically for them. Really hard to come by.
yeah. Well,
Phone! Oh, thanks, dude. Hello? Oh, Mark, one moment.
good evening, Aleutian Nightmare. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You like the Japanese movies? Well, we'll have to see what we can do for it. As a matter of fact, our station manager, she's excuse me, and we're going to show that in honor of her, and so maybe next week we can show a Japanese movie for you, but we don't know yet, so we'll get back to you. Okay, and remember, if you want to give us a call and, you know, let us know what you'd like to play, you know the number, 581-1888. That's channel 8. Okay, would you like to say hi to Chris? Oh, okay. She said to say hi. Oh.
Hi.
She likes your long hair.
So do I. Hi.
Okay. Alright. You too. Toodaloo. Chad?
Thanks, man. Well, hey, how about we give these people the address a little bit earlier tonight, and maybe they'll be able to answer this question this time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the question is, if you paid attention to the truck, real close attention, you should be able to spot this sometime in the movie. It made a mistake. That's all there is. It has something to do with the truck. If you write us and tell us what the deal is, what the mistake was, you'll win this week's special prize. Simple as that. I mean, all it is a 29-cent stamp, so what do you got to lose other than 29 cents?
Hey, wait a minute. Ryan? Are we going to send him something? I know. You want to send him... Ryan, we're going to send you a 100% wool knitted cap. You'll need that. This is Alaska. Okay.
I already got one.
Well, you can always use another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can use another one.
So, the address to our station is ANT, Ant. That's Aleutian Nightmare Theater. Just put Ant, A-N-T, P.O. Box 181. That's Unalaska 99685. Once again, ANT, Aleutian Nightmare Theater, care of Channel 8, P.O. Box 181, Unalaska, Alaska 99685. So, well, that's enough gab for now. We'll be back in a little bit. We'll see you then. How'd you like that Barney Miller scene? We don't know what happened there. That came from the factory, and it wasn't us that did it, so sorry. Just thought it was kind of funny anyway. Anyway, Ryan, if you're still watching us, we're going to show you what we're going to send to you. Billy, you have our prize for Ryan? Boy, look at that dandy. Ain't that a dandy? Chris, isn't that a beaut?
Feels like 100% wool.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. We just happen to have at A&T here a surplus of wool caps, and we would like to send them to you. So, kind of a souvenir from A&T.
Write us letters. We like them. You might get yourself a wool cap.
Hey, what a winner.
What'd you think
Coming
of that?
at you, Ryan.
What'd you think of that truck blowing up? Tom, Judy, they're gonna make a fine barbecue for all those flesh-eating ghouls when that truck cools down a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, enough of this. Let's just let them finish up.
Should we get on with the
say, of course.
Just a conclusion, I
Should we
guess.
finish the movie, Billy? Let's do it. Boy, was that awesome.
Yeah, that was a killer movie, dude. I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but this same show was on earlier tonight. But
I hope none of you knew that and you're all tuned in to us for it, and if you're like me, you know, of course you will have watched it twice just because it is such an awesome movie and all.
yeah,
But I've repeated the trivia enough. What was the mistake they made with the truck? We gave you the address. Send it in. Let us know.
well, in honor of our manager, station manager Lynn Fitch, next week we're going to be playing an old Japanese movie for you. The name of that is Mothra.
A dead classic. Let's share a little preview of that film.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Well, remember, write to us. We already gave you our address.
No need to do it again.
Okay. Well, that's that then. I guess we'll be seeing you next week. Write to us or call us.
And a special thanks goes out to Billy, our cameraman.
And Ryan, we want to thank you once again for writing in.
Fine letter, son. Alright,
Well,
good night, folks.